Morning, welcome to your 8:15 daily operations weather brief. We have some unsettled conditions across the region this morning. Currently do have a wind advisory. We have winds gusting near 40 miles an hour currently. We have some rain showers in the region. Going to see continued deteriorating conditions for this afternoon with wind gusts between 40 and 50 miles an hour. We'll see coastal flooding with tidal anomalies around 2 to 3 feet, and we'll continue to see those rainy conditions across the region for this afternoon with an isolated chance for thunderstorm for the afternoon hours as well. Let's take a look at current surface analysis. Area low pressure of the Tennessee and Ohio valleys. We have another area low pressure that's going to be fairly weak, developing and moving just west of our region today. That's going to enhance our wind field slightly this afternoon and give us that chance of an isolated thunderstorm as well as some isolated periods of heavy rainfall. Our current conditions: overcast deck at 1,300 feet, some light rain, winds out east 22 knots, sustained gusting to 33, temperature 61 degrees, and relative humidity at 84%. So taking a quick look at the radar this morning, you can see we do have that rainfall moving from south and north, heavier rainfall west of the region, still seeing some light rainfall with some drizzle across the area. Going to see that rainfall pick up for this afternoon. So taking a look at our current satellite imagery, you can see we do have the cloud cover streaming in from the south to the north with a good amount of low-level cloud cover around 1,000 feet and continuing across the region today. Taking a look at our camera shot, you can see a little bit of cloud cover starting to get down to around that 700-foot level. We're also seeing our tides higher than normal, and those tides are quite high for being low tide just about 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. So seeing some higher tides across the region today. As I mentioned, going to see some flooding across the areas. We do have 2 to 3 feet tidal anomalies. Looking at our HERT model today, going to see that rainfall really start to pick up after about noon today. Here's noon, and then moving into 2 o'clock this afternoon, seeing those showers and possibly isolated thunderstorms move through the region. We do have a low chance of seeing a severe storm. Storm Prediction Center has given us a marginal for our severe weather today, as well as a 2% chance of tornadoes in the area. So a very slight chance of a spin-up tornado across the region. Looks like the best chance of that could be west of the area where this weak low tracks just along the Chesapeake Bay, along the western portion of the Chesapeake Bay today. Moving into the evening hours, going to still continue to see a chance of rainfall. Looks like that should end by about 6 o'clock this evening, or 1800 local, and then we move into the overnight hours, into the late evening hours. Going to see a slight chance of a rain shower, but most of the activity should be moving out of the region. So looking at our risk chart for today, we'll see the windiest conditions this afternoon, starting and continuing from this morning through the afternoon hours, with easterly winds becoming east-southeasterly winds, 20 to 30 knots, gusting to 40 knots, so anywhere from about 40 to 50 mile an hour wind gust. We'll see about a 20% chance of thunderstorm this afternoon into the early evening hours. We'll see our winds red condition here as we expected with those high wind gusts. And we should see a sharp cutoff in our winds for later this evening. About 6 o'clock this evening, 1800 local, should see those winds drop below the wind advisory criteria. We'll see ceilings possibly below 500 feet and visibilities below a mile with any of the heavier rainfall today. And then we'll see additional slight chances of rain showers tomorrow morning, but most likely only going to see about a 20% chance, so most likely won't see those. Our high today will be around 68 degrees, a low tonight 57, and looking at our terminal forecast, going to see low ceilings anywhere from about 700 feet to 1,500 feet today, 20% chance of a thunderstorm after 1,400 local until 1,800 local. And then we'll see just a chance of some rain showers till 20 local, and then after that should see some drying conditions overnight. Skies should clear, should see some partly cloudy skies from time to time overnight, and then a slight chance of a rain shower after Saturday 4 local. We'll have another impulse moving up the coast, and that could give us a brief isolated rain shower. And tomorrow morning, looking at mostly cloudy conditions with a good amount of cloud cover around 10,000 feet. As I mentioned, our tides are 2 to 3 feet above normal, and looking at the weekend, Saturday partly to mostly cloudy with a slight chance of a rain shower, high 67. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a slight chance of rain shower during the evening. Then partly cloudy to mostly clear overnight, a low of 55. And for Sunday, partly cloudy to mostly cloudy and slightly breezy, high of 68 degrees. We'll see those rain shower chances about 25 to 30% both Saturday and Saturday evening. So can't rule out an isolated shower across the region during that time period. But other than that, looking like some decent conditions. Wind gust on Sunday should be in the low 20s, so should see that wind advisory criteria unless the models start to indicate a little bit breezier conditions. Right now it looks like gust maybe 21, 22 knots the most on Sunday afternoon. Well, that's going to complete our 8:15 daily operations weather brief. I hope everybody has a great day. We're back at 10 o'clock. Look next 7 days.